Hi kids! Today we will learn
comparing unlike fractions and mixed numbers. So let's get started. Let's first see how we compare like fractions. Fractions that have the same denominators are called like fractions. These are a few examples of like fractions. You can directly compare, add, subtract, and performing other mathematical operations on like fractions. Examples for comparing 2 by 8, 5 by 8. You just need to compare the numerators. Fractions with bigger numerator is a bigger fraction. So here, 5 by 8 is greater than 2 by 8. Now, let's see what are unlike fractions and how we can compare them. Fractions that have different denominators are called unlike fractions. These are all examples of unlike fractions. If two fractions have different denominators, that is, if they are unlike fractions, it is difficult to determine which fraction is larger. Example, comparing 4 by 5 and 7 by 6. First, we need to convert them to like fractions. And then only we can compare them. For that, multiply both the numerator and denominator of each fraction with the denominator of other fraction. That is, multiply 4 by 5 with 6 by 6 and 7 by 6 with 5 by 5. 4 times 6 equals 24. 5 times 6 equals 30. 7 times 5 equals 35. 6 times 5 equals 30. Now, we have converted these fractions to like fractions, as the denominator are the same. Now, just compare the numerators to find the bigger fraction. And here, 35 is greater than 24. So, 35 by 30 is a bigger fraction. Or, 7 by 6 is a bigger fraction. Now, let's take another example. We have to compare 3 by 4 and 2 by 8. First, we need to convert them to like fraction. And then we will compare them. For that, multiply both the numerator and denominator of each fraction with the denominator of the other fraction. That is, multiply 3 by 4 with 8 by 8 and 2 by 8 with 4 by 4, like this. 3 times 8 equals 24. 4 times 8 equals 32. 2 times 4 equals 8. 8 times 4 equals 32. Now, they are like fractions as the denominators are the same. So just compare the numerators to find the bigger fraction. And here, the bigger numerator is 24. So, 24 by 32 is bigger than 8 by 32. Or 3 by 4 is bigger than 2 by 8. Now, let's learn comparing mixed fractions. Kids, numbers in the form like this are mixed fractions. Now, let's learn comparing them. Example, we have to compare these two mixed numbers. We know mixed numbers have two parts, a whole part and a fraction part. First, we compare the whole part. Mixed number with bigger whole part is bigger number. And if the whole parts are the same, then we compare the fraction parts. Here in this example, the whole parts are different. And 4 is bigger than 2. So, this mixed fraction is a bigger fraction. Now, let's see another example. Here, in these two fractions, the whole parts are the same. So we will compare the fraction parts, and the number with the bigger fraction will be the bigger number. So we have to compare 4 by 6 and 2 by 7. They are unlike fractions. So compare them the way we compare unlike fractions. That is, first convert them to like fractions by multiplying both the numerator and denominator of each fraction with the denominator of the other fraction. So we will multiply 4 by 6 and 7 by 7 and 2 by 7 with 6 by 6. By multiplying, we get 28 by 42 and 12 by 42. Comparing the numerators, we get 4 by 6 is bigger than 2 by 7. So, this mixed fraction is a bigger fraction because the fraction portion here is bigger. What we learned today? Today we learned comparing unlike fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, kids, now go ahead and take a quiz to learn more. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And if you want to see more fun videos, you can hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more content. Bye-bye!